If you think your life is confusing, wait till you hear this episode of
Tell You Later.
And don't forget to like and subscribe to their channel.
We haven't got a title song for this show, so we're singing this thing instead.
Okay.
It's really just a substitute. Nonetheless, the melody may stay in your head.
Oh, I hope so.
'Cause it's a tune.
It's a tune.
You'll love to croon.
You'll love to croon.
But there's one thing you should know. We have to confess we do not possess a title song for this show.
Ain't it peculiar?
Believe it or not, we haven't got a title song for this show.
Oops. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. I'm really glad we're back.
She's Katie Leigh.
And he's Will Ryan.
And
together
collectively,
we're...
the two of us. We could say our names simultaneously and it'll just be a mush.
Okay, let's
Ready?
do it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Katie
Will
Leigh.
Ryan.
Yes, that's who we are.
That's right.
Okay, so,
That's what our names are.
you know what? I have an idea for segments that I want to do. Because
Yes.
everybody knows that you're pretty smart. What?
We've been talking about doing segments from the very first episode, and we've barely done
But
any
I'm
yet.
going to do one now.
Good, okay.
Okay.
And we're going to, in fact, we're going to do at least 2 or 3 in this
Wait a minute.
episode.
Okay, so,
Because these are regular, recurring segments that we haven't hardly done yet.
but we're going to do, okay,
Mm-hmm.
don't look.
A few of them
So-
even have their own theme song. For example, if we listen very, very carefully, we might hear the theme song for this next segment. 1, 2, 3.
Here.
It's not the word of the year. It's not the word of the month. It's not the word of the week.
It's the word of the day.
day.
Word of the day.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody knows how smart you are and very, very clever with lyrics, and you write lots of right.
Oh.
So I get on my phone.
First of all, I disagree with that contention that everybody knows that, and secondly, that what
But
they
it's true.
allegedly know is true.
He's very, very
No, because the
clever
more you know, the
with
less you know.
words.
So I'm really dumb. But go ahead.
That makes me really smart.
I'm interested
I
in
guess.
words. I'm interested in words.
Yes. So I get on my phone something called the word of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So every time I read the word of the day, I think to myself, I wonder if Will knows what this means. So
What was
here
that
we
noise?
go.
It was your
That
pair
was
of
my
glasses that you're
lollipop
darning.
hitting my glasses
And how many times has that happened?
constantly. Okay. So this is
Could
a
I
word.
see that lollipop, by the way?
Sure.
All right.
Here you go.
For those of you who are only hearing this, it's an orange lollipop, and it's wrapped in cellophane.
It's
hence,
the kind you get at the bank.
hence the sound of, oh, Katie, there's a fire in the studio. That's bad acting, see?
Yeah. That's good acting. That's good sound effects. Very good. We could create our own blaze.
We can. Could I get a little?
Okay. Very good.
Okay, that's a
Okay,
Perrier
so
bottle.
this is the word of the day. Now,
Oh,
tell me if you know what this means.
Okay.
Flivver.
Flivver, of course. I saw, yeah.
What is it?
It's I think a synonym might be jalopy, but a flivver is an old-fashioned car. It's a car from the 20s, typically.
You're absolutely right. Very
Front.
good. Flivver, Flivver, for those of you.
V-E-R.
I'm showing you this.
Flivver.
And it says cheap car or aircraft, especially one in bad condition. Good for
Yeah,
you.
or jalopy. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Give me some
Okay. Some
fist bump.
okay.
Fist bump there.
Knuckles.
Fantastic.
Give me some knuckles, would you?
That's great.
Yes. By the way, Elwood W. Delwood would spell it.
Can I say what we discovered when we were looking, when we were in the between episodes?
Okay, then I'll finish my sentence after.
I have a friend who is now
Don't
your
brag.
friend.
I have a friend.
Well, remember, and I think it was back in episode 1 or 2, we were talking about hot dog on a stick, and I said
Yes.
Kimmy Shields was my friend's daughter used to work at Hot Dog on the Stick, and she's also like one of the lead actresses in a pretty popular Netflix series called.
How's your flivver?
No, it's not How's Your Flivver. It's insatiable. Anyway, I was showing you pictures of her brother's wedding just now, and I realized I forgot that
Her
you
dad
know
was
her
Perry
dad.
Shields,
Her
yeah,
dad is
right.
Perry Shields, who is
Yeah,
in
right.
the Biffle and Shooster movie with you.
That's
One or
right.
two, and his wife too,
Yeah.
right? Cindy.
Yeah, okay,
Shields.
yes, but I want before I forget.
Would you
I
like
want
to say something?
I want to finish the sentence that I
Okay,
started.
go ahead.
But how did it start? That sentence. Tell you later.
Can you tell me what were you talking about?
Something interesting.
It was about-
Well, this was interesting too. I mean, to see Perry Shields. there.
Yeah. So Perry
And they're no relation
is
to Shields and Yarnell.
no. But Perry is Kimmy's dad. And he
Wow.
was in your movie, and she
Yeah.
was also in a show with my husband. So I've known her since she was a little girl because we used to go to church with their family. And now they're all superstars. Clearly, Perry is from being in Biffle and Shooster,
Yep.
and Cindy does commercials, and Kimmy is all over the place. She's beautiful and can sing and all kinds of stuff. Okay.
And does a mean Weird Al imitation.
She does, apparently.
Hey,
yes.
look at
What do you got
French
there?
fries, maybe? Hey, you don't have any ketchup, right?
Well,
All
do
right.
you need
I'm
ketchup?
going to see. I'm going to
Yeah.
just put. Oops, excuse me. Oh,
That was an
yeah,
accident.
okay, I'm going to put a little salt on this. And don't answer this, but the question is, what am I eating? Don't answer. Let us know. I'll give you a
Okay.
hint. There might be some paprika on this.
But there isn't. But there is something else. Now, the thing is, I know what I wanted to show everybody. Come here. Okay, so while we're sitting here, my dear friend, Will Ryan, you may have met him, is doodling. You can see these fantastic pictures. Well, they're not. They're
I don't know if you can see them.
fantastic.
And
Well, those of you who have the video, I don't know.
here's a side view of this. And here's Santa
He's
Claus
trying to
without his
figure out-
beard.
yeah.
Maybe that's Santa Claus without
What
his beard.
Santa Claus looks
And
like.
here's a guy who's puzzled by the whole thing, but he's well dressed.
Very nice drawing. So I thought we would also do a segment called Drawing for Drawing. So one of our tiers is going to have people who randomly we draw their name, and they get one of the drawings that you've been doing during our episodes. And that's
But
be
we
nice.
won't do that today. But
We
I'm
can't
going
do
to
it
do.
today. But look what he
I'm going to
brought
do-
over to the studio.
I mean, the studio.
Right. We're in Studio 7
This
right
is
now.
a little bingo spinner.
Yes.
They call it
And
a bingo cage.
I want you to imagine a number,
Okay.
a bingo number,
Yes.
a letter and a number.
Yes.
Okay?
But you have to know which number because they're
Write
not
it
all
down.
the same
Write it down.
numbers. No, but B has a number, I has numbers,
I know, that's what I
N
mean.
has
A
numbers.
letter and a number. I want you
I
to
know.
write one down.
You don't understand. All right. Don't look. Can you look?
No, I can look.
Oh, okay.
Well, but I won't. I
Okay,
won't.
let's see. B is 1 through 10, right? Then it goes to 20.
Just all I need is one. I don't need an explanation of the bingo numbering
Okay.
lettering system.
All right.
Because that's in the next episode.
Oh.
Okay, ready?
You want to know what it is?
No, I'm going to do this first.
Okay. Ooh. Well, that's great. Fell right on the floor.
We'll be right back, folks.
Put your cage down.
All right. I'm going to put it here. Now, the audience can't see it, but
I wish this was bubble gum instead
All
of
right,
bingo balls.
here we go.
Yeah.
now,
Yes.
I'm going to look at this.
Uh-huh.
And what was your letter and number?
G45.
That is correct.
You are a magician, clearly. Okay. Put them back. Little.
And don't call me
This
clearly.
is so
Okay,
cute.
ready?
Where did you get this?
I got this at Wednesday afternoon or something like that, or Wednesday
Is that
morning.
a place?
It's a place.
A
I know, it
store?
sounds like a time.
Yeah.
It's a time and place.
Tuesday
You
morning.
know, is that the
Isn't
name
it?
of
I
it?
think it's called Tuesday morning.
No, that's a song by the
We're
ELO
gonna
or
have
somebody.
we're gonna have to
Or the
find
Moody
your,
Blues.
your little
Yeah.
ball that fell down there.
It'll,
Okay, now I have another thing to
Okay.
talk about. Okay, besides
so
drawing
we're gonna
for
figure
drawings.
out what figure out what to do with this. I think.
Well, we're gonna do drawing for drawings with it.
Oh, you know what? We'll get names of
think.
Patreons
Yes.
and put them in here.
Right.
And we'll have a drawing.
Right. Does that open so your fingers can
Yes,
get
right
in
here.
there?
See?
Oh, perfect. Or tongs or something, and we can draw.
Right here.
You can spin it. It's just like, man, didn't you love when you were a kid and they would spin
that's the
stuff? Yeah.
Sure, yeah. And so we could do that.
So exciting.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Da, da, da.
I like it when you spin it so hard that centrifugal force.
Oh,
Oh.
you know what?
Oh, it's time for...
It is, but you know what? First, were you going to show people your cowboy haiku?
book.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one of our new segments.
Yes.
It is.
There's a song that goes with that too, right?
Let's listen to it. And now it's time for a little piece of poetry. Just something for you.
Me?
Some cowboy haiku.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Yes, this is you're Mr. Prolificious. He made this book, little book of cowboy haiku.
I'm an Ichthian character.
And there
evidently.
really are. You're
Yeah.
not that icky. There's all these little haikus and drawings.
I played Icky on the radio once.
Oh, Senorita Bupalina, the muse of Chihuahua.
Yeah, there she is.
Oh,
let them
hola.
see her.
She's so cute.
Yeah, you do her voice.
I do, I could.
Can you say something in her native tongue?
Yes. Buenos dias.
She sounds...
Boop-boop-be-doo. Very cute. Can you read us a haiku?
I
Is
thought
this
you were going to read
available?
these. I thought you were going to... No.
Nothing you have produced seems to be available,
I
sir.
know. It's all rare.
I can't
why is
believe
it-
your
maybe it's
business
available-
isn't booming.
It boomed.
It boomed, and that
know?
was it.
No, everything was available
Here's a
when I was appearing
haiku.
in with my band or in person. and-
Well, people don't know this, but
And-
I have
and-
been a part of your show.
That's right.
The Will Ryan and the Cactus County Cowboys.
Yes.
Once a year in March, you do a cowboy music and poetry festival.
That's right. We
which I've-
usually headline it.
I
The
have-
Altadena Cowboy Music
I
and Poetry
have
Festival.
Iphigenia's hat. Very, very local.
And we will
here.
show it next time when
Okay,
it's
fine.
at hand.
Yes.
But
I
yes,
won't leave anymore.
I have to say, it's been so much fun doing the Altadena Cowboy Music and Poetry Festival. And Will Ryan and the Cactus County Cowboys traditionally have been the headliners.
And I'm the MC. Am I not?
Yes,
Yes.
you have been, well,
Was there a different?
the de facto
What
MC.
happened was
What happened
there was another MC who couldn't make it and a substitute who didn't dare.
who came in all the way from Europe, I think you did.
No, I think I was the third choice. Will was doing the show.
We had somebody from the mayor's
he says-
office the first
and
time.
he said-
We had Sean Kennedy from the mayor's
He
office.
said,
the first
"We're
time.
gonna do this show, and it's gonna be really fun. And I'm gonna have this person. I think it was Phil Proctor, maybe was gonna MC. And
No, he was just going to do a bit.
Well, all right. Anyway,
Oh, maybe he was, yeah. Phil
He goes-
Proctor
and I'm
of
hoping,
Firesign Theater.
I'm hoping he can make it. But yes, a Firesign Theater.
And also my father on the radio
that's true.
on Adventures in Odyssey.
Adventures in
and
Odyssey.
also a detective.
Yes,
Hull
Detective
House.
Hull House. So he goes, I hope, but he's sick or something, so I don't know if he can make it. And I'm thinking, well, I'll do it for you if you want. And Will goes, well, we'll see if he gets better. I remember this very clearly. The
You're
look
right,
on your
because I
face.
had something else in mind.
You did.
I
And
had
then they
something
said,
completely...
oh, he can't make it, but I'm thinking I'll get this other person. Says, well, if they can't make it, I'll do it for you if you want. And Will again was
Gee,
like,
I hope I didn't word it like that. But anyway,
okay.
Katie played the part, and she was great.
So
and there
I
were
ended up doing
laughs all over the place, even where laughs weren't on the
shouldn't
printed
be.
page. No, she was really great. She really created a great character.
It was fun.
And it was
but
a lot of
you
fun.
created her. You created her name and you wrote
I
my
wrote the
speech.
script, but, there's a difference between reading words and making something out of them.
Oh.
I've noticed that over the years.
Well, I will read one, and then I'm going to do my... Oh, that's a good drawing. That's a cowboy poet awaiting a tardy muse.
Yes.
As opposed to a tarty muse, right?
That muse is late.
Haiku,
deadline.
haiku for a cowboy visiting the big city.
Haiku for a cowboy visiting the big city.
Will you read it in your own cowboy voice?
No, you're going to do
All
it.
right. Horses, music, speed, strange yet magnificent steeds, nice merry-go-round.
Scene.
Scene and scene. Very
Great.
good.
Very good.
Lovely.
So evidently he visited Los Angeles and he was at the
The Griffith Park.
Griffith Park.
At the merry-go-round.
And who was Griffith Park named after?
Miss D.W. Griffith. No.
No.
Different Griffith.
The great director, D.W. Griffith, was not named after him.
It was a different Griffith.
Griffith.
Do you know why?
Griffith.
Do you know the history? Do you know how the park got donated? I think he owed the city a bunch of money or something.
Probably.
There was some sort of look it up.
There was also
if
a
you
scandal.
know why Griffith Park
Was donated.
became the park, put it in the comments.
I think he was accused of
Doing something not good.
killing someone rather close to him. But
Oh, yes.
yeah.
Someone he was married to, perhaps.
Yes.
I think
in
so.
fact.
Yes.
He wasn't perhaps married to
in
her.
order to not go to jail, he donated Griffith Park. Something like that.
Something like
the
that.
The history of most big cities are kind
Yeah.
of sketchy, wouldn't you say?
I would say so because, real estate is a strange thing.
It's a terrible thing to waste, too. So that's why we have...
No, the mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Oh, and so is Griffith Park.
And the waste is a terrible thing to
Expand.
mind.
All right. Da-da-da-da.
Oh, it's another segment.
It's time for What's in Katie's Lunchbox.
I think we have a theme song for it.
We do?
Do we?
La, 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 la.
What?
La, 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 la.
What?
La, 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 la.
What's in Katie's lunchbox? You just heard the theme
Okay,
song.
this is my fabulous vintage Muppet Babies lunchbox that I own. And the reason, okay, so just like I read a word to you, because I think you always know stuff about words, you
Okay.
always have something, you could talk, I believe Will could extemporaneously speak about anything for at least an hour. This is my
I doubt it.
proposition. Now, we don't have an hour on the show,
I know.
but you may open the lunchbox and see what's in here, and I want to see what you have to say.
All right. This is the lunchbox. Mm-hmm. This is the latch.
Latch it's a little tight. Don't elbow
Kind
me
of
in
rusty.
the face.
Sorry.
Well,
How do you open this?
here, give me it. I'll do it. Just roll
Try
it.
to do it on camera if you can. Okay.
Okay,
So you have opened it.
voila.
All right. Now I'm
Now
going to
you
reach
can
in.
open it.
All right. I'm going to open this up.
See what's
Reach
in there
inside.
in my rusty lunchbox.
Nothing.
It's
Oh, wait.
not
no,
true.
here's something.
There is something.
Something.
And I wonder what you have to
Okay.
say about it.
I'm holding it. I haven't seen it yet.
¿Qué es eso? She
I'm
said
guessing.
in her.
I'm guessing. No. Is this like a fan or is this a?
Yes.
Is it?
You may open your eyes.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Oh, what is this? Okay, that's the back of it.
Do you know how to open fans?
Evidently
No,
not this
no.
one.
You have to spread it.
Oh, yeah, of
I
course.
thought you'd know. Oh, you look lovely.
Okay. Well, no, this is, if you want to know who we are gentlemen of Japan, on many a vase and jar, on many a something and fan. Those are the opening lyrics of The Mikado
The Mikado.
by Gilbert and Sullivan. The
Right.
lyrics, of course, by Uncle Schwenk.
Who's Uncle Schwenk?
My Uncle Schwenk.
What is?
W.S. Gilbert, as he was billed.
Ah.
Yes, and we called him that.
Isn't that pretty?
And Gilbert wrote the lyrics and the book, such as they were. He wrote all the words, and he directed everything. The only thing he didn't do was the music, and that was done by Sullivan.
Wow.
And later on, they became Sirs, and
Because were they British?
because yes, they were British. By the way, have you ever heard of Sir Bob Hope?
No.
He was knighted at the age of 100.
Well, but he is British though, right? Was
He was born in
England?
raised in Cleveland, but
Bob Hope?
Yeah, Bob Hope. The ultimate American character, right, in films, and I'm talking about
Right.
the great Bob Hope of the 30s, 40s, 50s.
Frank Welker used to imitate him all the time.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah. I can't do a good Bob Hope, but what I want to tell you, he'd start up high and go really low, and then you list some of his usual guests. And that's a good way to do it. Hi, Bob. This is Bob, Pepsin, and Hope. reminding you that
Well, you were telling me about Bob Hope the other day on the USO tours.
Here, isn't
right?
that great?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, but I don't want to
sorry.
be. It's kind of cold. Look, it looks like it has fireworks on
But
it.
on YouTube now, you could actually see a film that was a rarity for many years. I mean, it was very difficult to find, and it's the Mikado, the version of the Mikado, which is one of their hit plays. The first hit
Light
play.
operas. Yes.
We might call it that, yeah. We might call them musicals, whatever you want to call them. They're funny, very, very clever lyrics, very joyful music, just Gilbert and Sullivan, just terrific. And they were a team with...
like Lennon and McCartney?
They were a writing team, but there was a triad. Just as in the early days of the Beatles, there was Brian Epstein, or Epstein, can't remember how to spell it, so I don't know how to
Don't
pronounce it.
Epstein me.
I will abstain you from that sin.
I'm abstaining from that. No more jicama for me.
Right.
Because it'll just get
I'm
stuck
trying
in
to
my
avoid
teeth and I'll look like
Foods
a
that
crazy
begin
person.
with J.
What else starts with J? Juniper.
Foods? Jack-o'-lanterns.
You don't eat that. What do you eat? That's
Junk food.
Junk food. What else
Starts
starts
with
with
J.
J?
Jalapenos.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Right.
You're one of your 4 basic food groups.
Right. Actually, my sister made up a 5 basic food groups.
Really?
Yeah.
Which sister is this? I'm guessing it's Patty.
That's right. Mm-hmm. And...
What are they?
Well, you really want to know? I don't know if we have time to tell you.
Is it-
Do we have time? We do. You sure? All 5 of them?
Do they have a lot of syllables?
Well, they all begin with the same letter of the alphabet.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Is it something we can say on the air?
It's one of the letters that you can say on the air.
Okay.
It follows the longest letter in the alphabet.
The
And
longest.
I'm not referring to W, by the way.
The longest letter in the alphabet.
Mm-hmm. When you're a little kid and you did the alphabet, how did it go?
Avkadevgijikalmanopkerstuvixes. That's how Big Bird sings it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
On
that.
Sesame
Okay.
Street.
Doggone, I thought that was
You
you.
used to work for Henson.
Yes.
Oh,
but
yeah. Well, you recognized my voice, but I didn't come up with that. Avkadevgijikalmanopkerstuvixes.
Yeah.
That's the most remarkable word I've ever seen. So the longest A, B, C, D, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z.
I'm getting a Q here, and I don't know what it means. It was...
You just don't want to
Just
tell us.
Tell me the Q. What? L?
LMNOP?
The L
LMNOP?
means we have 50 minutes left. What does L mean? We have
Two.
We have two.
LMNOP.
I thought it was 5.
Is it LMNOP?
I'm doing Latin. He's doing
Is it
something else.
LMNOP?
That's right. That's the longest.
The longest letter?
Almano.
Almano?
Yeah. But
Almano.
I think.
Tell us what it
Okay.
is.
So yes. So they begin with the letter that follows the longest word. Almano.
Almano.
So they begin
Almano.
with P.
P.
Yeah.
The 5 basic food groups
Yes.
are
And-
what?
Well, we'll go into that next time, because you know why? You know what the name of this show is?
Yes.
Tell you later.
I didn't wink or nod or nudge too slightly acquiesce, but still somehow you up and guessed my inclination, 'cause I never said yes, I never said no, I never said stop, never said go, go. Nonetheless, we've got a whole